Welcome back. Put it very close to me. Let's put the t-shirt very well, guys. Welcome back to today's video, guys. And today we are back again with this our amazing love talk with Miss Sephora. If it is your first time to joining, thank you so much. Down below the red button, make sure that you subscribe. And if you are a returning member, thank you so much for always passing by. Remember, don't forget also just to place on another side there to give the video a super thanks if in case you can. And if in case you cannot, also you can keep watch and enjoy the good content. That's the only thing which I want to tell you. So before we about to start, before we about to telling you about a way that making woman never forgetting you till infinite. I know a lot of gentlemen, they are always used to wonder about this. How can I make my woman? I'm talking about your girlfriend, your wife, sometimes the one which you love. How can I making her never forget about you? That is a question a lot of gentlemen, they used to have it. But I'm here just to giving you a point, clarify of how you can do it. So stay here, stay with me, and I'm here just to share with you the tips which you really need to know about. So first of all, number one, how we can make a woman just never forgetting you. We are talking about make sure that as there is the way you need to do it, and it's differentiate into different way. There's the first way, we call it emotion, it's called romantic, memorables, and a physical. These all the things can make a woman never forgetting you and loving you unconditionally. So let me tell you what are those points which we are talking about right now. First of all, we are talking about make sure that as a gentleman you be you live with a purpose. You need to make sure that you inspire her by how you live your own life. So when you inspire her the most, she will admire your life and she will really want to be with you. She will really want to enjoy the rest of her life with you. That's the only thing which you need to do. If you don't understand about your purpose of living, she will even wonder about how this man don't have any purpose of living, and that other things. And this will make a woman just loving you. Another thing we are talking about: be confident and humble. Arrogance is forgettable. Quiet strength is not. So when you are very confident, a woman will chase you, a woman will want to be with you. As a gentleman, you really need to understand it. There's some things which you really need to do as a gentleman, and there's something you should never even try to do it, just for your own good. And this will make a woman just say herself about, I just getting a man who is very confident, a man who is so humble. And this will make a woman loving you. Unconditionally again, don't forget that. Another thing we are talking about, be unapologetically kind, especially to the people who cannot give you anything. And this is always happening to most men. If you are that kind of man, woman will look after you. Woman will chase you. Not about a man to chase a woman. I always used to telling about stop chasing a woman. Men, they are not chasing. Men, they are always attractive. Men, they are always disappear. And that's the things the men always used to do. So if you want to make a woman loving you, you want to make a woman respecting you, if you want to make a woman just want to be with you for the rest of her life, stop chasing her. Be unapologetically kind. Another thing I talk about, keep your promises. There's some gentlemen, they're always used to keeping their fake promise. You have some things, maybe you promise your woman, like, I will do these things next month we will do something. And after next month is coming, you just act like you forget. Maybe it's right, you forgot about it, but when you are not sure about what you want to promise a woman, don't promise. Don't telling her at all, because a woman will always use to keep it on her mind. Like, He promised me maybe after 1 month. He promised me after one day that he will do this, he will do that. And when you do it, a woman will become very disappointed. When I talk about reliability is real and more and other things. Apologies when you are wrong. When you say you're wrong, apology to her. Don't act because you're a man. You cannot apologize to a woman. When you are apology to a woman, you give a woman a chance to keep loving you, understanding you, and being kind to you. If you want to make a woman loving you for the rest of her life, apologize when you are wrong. When you are right, stand on your approach. But if you see you are wrong, apologies is something is very normal to everyone. Another thing we are talking about, respecting her boundaries always. There is some boundaries you should never cross, and there is a woman boundaries. You have your own boundaries. Your woman should never cross. So everybody must respecting each other's boundaries, and this will make a relationship to be safe. Will make a relationship being stable, and will make a relationship being very strong. That are the things. Another thing we are talking about, treating her with a kindness always, even if things don't go further. Kindness is everything. If you treat a woman with a kindness, a woman will treat him the same, because this is always play on the both part. What you give is always what you receive in return. So if you give a woman kindness, she will giving you the kindness more. But it depends again with the type of the woman you have. There's some woman, the more you give kindness, the more she want to break you down, the more she want to misuse you, the more she want to make sure that you struggling and suffer to be with her. So it depending on that. If she is not kind to you, you should never give it to her, because this is always play in the boss part. You give and you receive, and that's the things. Bolo, what is called? Charlie say hi. Hi. So let's keep proceeding. Another thing we are talking about, not only about that, we are talking about surprising her thoughtful. Surprise is something very normal, but it's not about money. It's about meanings of what you are surprising her. Because some men, they think that to surprise a woman, money is make a woman love you. Hell no. There's some woman, you will give them money, you're surprising them with the money. At the end of the day, she will use that money with another man. She will go give to another man that money which you're giving to her, and she don't even loving you. She just using you. That's the things. So you need to have meaning on what you're surprising. Another we are talking about, make sure that you plan unforgettable experience. There is some experience a woman should never forget about. I'm talking about the good experience, not like to plan something which is worse, which is bad. No, plan unforgettable experience, which is a good experience. When I'm talking about the good experience, it's all about the experience of something. You give her the best, she will never forget it. You take her somewhere, she will never forget about that. You enjoy with her for the rest of your life, or on the moment when you are together with her, she will never forget that moment. So surprising her, and that will really help. Another thing we are talking about, remember the little things, birthdays and a Friday to be remember the little things, birthday, how she taking her coffee, and etc. Some men, they acting always, they are super busy. Someone say having a problem where I have given love to this lady and receiving no love from her. She pay attention to the best, I think we mean best friend, okay? So she pay attention to the best friend much more than me. So she tried to make you jealous. And that other things. And I just want to telling every gentleman about a woman who tried to make you jealous without even afraid how you will feel about it. She is not serious into you, very serious into you. Because if she's serious into you, she needs to understand of the consequence of losing you, and that other things. If you see she do like that, you don't need to keep in quiet or to say nothing. You need to have a clear conversation with her. And after you have clear conversation with her, then you will understand what are the problem. Because there's some woman, they do it just because there's something you done to her. She don't want to telling you, but she telling you in direct way. Try to talk with your friend, start to be close with your friend, just to make you jealous, to make you to pay attention on her. Maybe you don't give enough attention to her. So having a clear conversation, talk with your woman, and if I talk with your woman, then you will understand the problem. Open up. Don't keep on your own. Open up so you can just know what exactly is going on with that woman. And that are the things I want every gentleman to know about. If you never knows, you need to know. That I think I give you the clear answer about that. So we left like almost 2 minutes before we end this live. Another thing we are talking about giving meaningful compliment, not just saying look, highlight who she is. No. Compliment, I always used to telling about compliment is something a woman love the most. We love it. I can just tell you, we love compliment. So the only thing which you really need to do is you need to compliment a woman, not about the look, not about the appearance. You compliment her about achievement, you compliment about what she has done to you. You just compliment about different things, because those compliments which you give her about the look, about the appearance, many people, they already give it to her. She knows about it. You can give it to her, but not more often to use it as a impulse to make that falling for you, to make that want to be with you for the rest of your life. Hell no. You can't do like that. But you can give a compliment which is meaningful and which can really help to make a woman wonder like, oh, this is a man which I really love. And that's the thing. Another thing we are talking about, leave her with something tangible. You really need to know that. Another thing we are talking about, make her feeling value, be emotional available, and creating inside joke. So these are the things. To joke, laughing, make some stories, something which can really help in every relationship. Not to be so seriously in the relationship, because the seriously sometimes is bring boring. So you need to avoid that. Celebrating her wins. Be proud of her achievement, big or small. If she have an achievement which is big, which is a small, try to celebrating it. If she fell, try to never discouraging her. Try to encourage her, give her courage. When you give her courage, she'll be like, oh, wow, I can do this. You are the one who you said. Sometimes a woman can come to you and tell about, this is happening. Or she getting some small celebration. She run to you and she expects you just to say something good. If you're discouraging her, at the end of the day, she will find somebody who can be always encouraging her. And that are the things I want every gentleman who watch my video right now, you really need to know about. Guys, I think this is the only way to make a woman just loving you unconditionally until infinite. So I just mentioned to you almost like 7 points, and I clarify the point. So if you're just late in this live, scroll back the video and watch the full video. I don't want to make this video becoming longer, because I want other gentlemen, when they come in later, they will learn about this. So if you are just a new member, don't pass without subscribing. Subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like the video and share the video. And also don't forget always to join into my live. We discuss, we're talking, and also we're having the night ASMR every day. We talk, we voice it, and without even show the face. So make sure that you join into our good night topic. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Until next time, let's meet you later. Now I'm a little bit busy. Let me continue my business. Okay? Ciao. I love you.